What's going on, guys? Today we got a bit of a different video. Uh, I guess we can call it a subscriber special. I guess I reached 1,000 subscribers the other day and I mentioned it in a video, but I wanted to put something out personally thanking each and every one of you. Of course, for subscribing to the channel and enjoying the content I put out. It's it's great to be able to put out things I enjoy doing, videos I enjoy making, and it's great to see that some of you people enjoy watching them. So a humongous thank you to everybody who's subscribed, everyone who watches, everyone who likes the videos and everything of that nature. It's absolutely incredible from my end to be able to do something like this, and I just wanted to put out something. I didn't really have an idea really to go ahead with some of these subscriber specials and things like that. So for this video, I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys my kit collection when it comes to soccer, football, whatever you want to call it. I have a bunch, and as you know, whenever we do a new career mode, I buy that kit and it becomes a part of the collection. Hopefully this collection continues and continues to grow. So without further ado, we're just going to jump on into it. I'm just going to talk a little bit about each one. Hopefully this video isn't super long. And I'm just going to start with the Liverpool kits. I am a Liverpool fan, so I got a couple of them, and then we're just going to move on and jump on into the rest, guys. But as I said, thank you again. I have no real words to go ahead and tell you guys how I feel about it. I'm over the moon about it. But let's jump into it, and we'll get on going. Alright, guys, so this is kit number one. This is the first Liverpool kit I've ever bought. We'll get to the first kit I've ever bought later on, but this is an old Suarez jersey. As you can see, 7 on the back. They do change them around as we go forward. The front looking like this. We got standard charted on it, of course, but this is the first one I'd ever bought when it came to Liverpool. It's not the first jersey I've ever bought, but this one doesn't really fit too much anymore, but holding on to it, and this one I won't let go. Suarez was just one of those players, man, at Liverpool. It was mesmerizing to watch, and you know, that's a jersey I do like to keep hold of, regardless of how Suarez acted during the last Barca game. But yeah, man, this is the first Liverpool kit I'd ever have. Alright, this is the Liverpool kit, as you can see, Firmino back when he was number 11. He's number 9 now, but this is one of the alternatives, the black one, and you'll see on the front. This is probably my favorite Liverpool kit that I actually have. The black with the red stripes there. Doesn't look as great hanging up, the stripes on the side and things like that. They look a lot better when you actually wear it, but this is still my favorite kit. It's sleek, simple, easy, and easily my favorite Liverpool kit. This is the only Liverpool kit I have that's actually not a home kit. I have a couple training kits as well that are a bit different, but when it comes to actual kits, this is the only one that I don't have that's not a home kit. Alright, here we got a Henderson kit. This is from a couple of years ago, 2 or 3. I'm not sure which one. Henderson on the back. I'm actually one of those, one of the Henderson backers there. He seems to have a split opinion among the Liverpool fans, but he's the guy I always back. Captain, of course, got to get the captain's kit at some point. The front end of this one's actually pretty neat. I'm not sure we'll be able to see it on the camera, but you see the small checkers, but it also has Liverpool written on in there. I'm not sure if you can see too well, but it's just slightly lit in there with the opposite colors from the checkers. But this is the one I probably wear the most, but I don't have too many times to wear it. Whenever I go to games, this seems to be the kit I do wear the most. Alright, this one, obviously the icon, Steven Gerrard. This one I bought before he retired, so this is not just an old kit I went out and put a name on. This is one we had before he retired. This was the year and a half before Henderson, perhaps. The front with the yellow, if you can actually look, turn the camera just a little bit, you can see Liverpool written on it. I do love those little details when it comes to kits and things like that. This one I do wear a little bit, but as we said, Henderson's probably the one I wear most. But I do obviously enjoy this one. Gotta have a Stevie G. All right, we're gonna go two in a row really quickly here. These are training kits. I have three total training kits, two Liverpool ones, and then the one I'll show right after. This one's just sleek. I really like looking at this one. The white looks good, of course, but just a touch of red is where we like to see it. It's just at the moment, the way I'm looking at it here, actually, it's just the way the sleeves hit. But this portion right here doesn't look as wild or a little bit funky when you're wearing it, but hanging up it kind of does. And then we've got the second one here. It's another Liverpool one. This is the black and purple and gold here. I just like the pattern on this one. This is probably the one training kit I wear the most, this one right here. But yes, I do enjoy the training kits. We've got a couple more. I've actually got another one here, and we'll probably just pop right into that one. All right, this is my favorite training kit, I think. It's the Portugal national team training kit. I'm not so sure this ever came out as a jersey, or I either didn't have the money at the time to buy that one, or it wasn't a jersey or something like that. There's a reason I didn't buy it, because I would have bought it as a jersey, but I just love how the cross comes together, the black behind it. It's just so sleek, so it just pops. It's everything about this training kit here is just unbelievable. That's why it's definitely my favorite. But yeah, I had this as a kit, or I wish it was a kit, or whatever the reason may be. But a training kit will have to do. It's just lovely to look at. All right, here we're going to jump into kits that are not Liverpool related, finally, for some of those who are watching. But this one, a lot of you will recognize. It's the Troy Deeney shirt that we're using this year for our Watford Career Mode. It's this year's kit. I do like it. I was going to get a Watford kit anyway, and I really wanted the iconic yellow and black. I just prefer, I think, these stripes instead of just the two halves of yellow and black. I think I prefer the yellow and black stripes. A lot of teams have been going this route, though. Barcelona had one where they did the split, and then Juventus did the white and black split. I just prefer the stripes, I think. But I do enjoy this kit. It's not too bad, is it? But yeah, if you've been watching the Watford Career Mode, you guys definitely recognize this one. All right, here we have a Luis Alberto kit, Lazio. The dark color, of course, the the black and the light blue as the cats go running by. This was the kit we got last year as the season, or as the FIFA season started to wind down here. And we have it here, the light blue. I actually really enjoy this kit. This was the last career mode I did on FIFA 19. So if you're new when it comes to FIFA 20, you won't recognize me wearing this as much, but we did do a Lazio career mode, and we do have ourselves a kit. Luis Alberto, there are a couple of players I was really torn on. Milinkovic-Savic, Immobile, I was really leaning toward as well. Lucas Leiva, and then Luis Alberto, of course, being former Liverpool players. I couldn't find a Lucas one. And then, just in general, they were difficult to kind of come across. And then we found Alberto here. Good price, good kit here, as you can see. And that's the one we went with. All right, here we have a West Ham kit, Marko Arnautovic. And in hindsight, West Ham fans may not like that as much. I've always enjoyed Arnautovic. I thought he was a good player, a bit arrogant, and then a bit of a twat in the way he moved out. But, other than that, a proper good player when he felt like playing. I do enjoy this kit. I enjoyed this one more than the ones they have this year. I believe this year they have the purple or the maroon or whatever color you guys consider that. But then I believe the top half is a light blue. It looks kind of like that. I prefer this one, the solid color. It's got the stripes in there, as you can see, but as it is right now, this is kind of the one I enjoy the most. But we did a long West Ham career, and that's where we got familiar with Ismaila Sarr, someone we are using currently in our Watford career mode because he moved there, just by chance, and we're getting to use him again. But yes, West Ham career mode, West Ham jersey. I do enjoy this one. All right, here we have what is probably my most expensive kit. Of all the kits, I buy the proper ones. I really don't go on like an eBay or anything like that. I buy the proper ones, but this one has the proper lettering and the proper everything. It's even got the proper patches on it. That was 2016, the year after, so 2017 when they were champions of France, of course. This is probably my favorite one. I just love the color. This one's simple. It's just got the, I'm going to turn it a little bit. It's just got the one stripe there down the middle. Very sleek, very simple. And the colors are, of course, great. And this is probably my favorite kit that isn't Liverpool related. All right, here we have a Luka Modric jersey, but at Croatia, as you can tell by the red and white checkers. This is from the World Cup most recent. What I like to do is every time there's a major tournament, so the Euro or the World Cup, I like to buy 2 international jerseys, and then the next year during the summer going into the empty Premier League season, when there's like an empty summer, I tend to buy a couple Premier League shirts or a Premier League shirt or something like that. But last time around, Modric, this is one of the ones we did buy. We'll turn the front around. I've always liked the, I've always liked the red and white checkers here. This is also another shirt that definitely looks better when you are wearing it. I'm not super fond of the blue, or maybe just the size of the blue number on the front, but everything else I absolutely love about this shirt. And of course, so many players to choose from there. Rakitic, Modric, Mandzukic. There are a lot of good players on this Croatia team. A team I predicted to go to the final in our predictions there, and they did get to the final. Unfortunately, they were well beaten by France in the end, but a lovely kit nonetheless. All right, here we have a Sadio Mane Senegal kit. Pretty basic on this side. As you can see, this is from the last World Cup as well. So I believe this is the one we got along with the Modric shirt. And the front end is really where you fall in love with it. You can see the front as it is. But when you get closer, of course, you can see the lion etched in there. The patch, always love the patch. And of course, the jersey is just... The etchings in general are great. They had one from the AFCON from 2017 I really, really wanted. It was white, and then in the patch colors there, they had the lion or whatever it was right across the chest in a variety of different colors and a really neat pattern. I really wanted that kit, but I couldn't find it, unfortunately. But that is a kit I would love to get my hands on. But Sadio Mane, Senegal... Just love the pattern on this one. Couldn't pass it up. All right, here we have a Christian Eriksen. I believe this is the second kit Tottenham used last year, second or third. I believe it. I'm pretty positive it's the second. But we started off last year with a Tottenham career mode, and this is the kit we bought for it. I actually really enjoy this kit. Eriksen is my favorite player on the team, and at the moment he's looking ready to go. But simple in the front. The shoulders have a bit of a pattern, and they don't get too wild, which is great. As you can see on the back though as well. Come on, you Spurs. Very neat. Just little things like that always make a kit. But this one looking very nice, folded in a little bit back when it was AIA. But yeah, one of my favorites, just by the color wise. It's just lovely to look at. All right, here we have our only MLS kit, and I am going to assume that this may be the only MLS kit I ever buy. We did the Real Salt Lake career mode. We went for a season. We got Brooks Lennon here. He plays right back and right wing. He was at the Liverpool system a little bit. That's why he's really on the back here. But you know, this kit's not too bad, actually. The colors are all right. My thing with the colors is just the way they went about doing the sleeves. It kind of just, it's kind of just a big block of blue there, and I don't particularly prefer that. But the red color is pretty nice, and I don't even mind the yellow trim as much. But I do wish the sleeves were a bit different, but not too bad. Here we have Kevin De Bruyne, and it is a light blue kit, but this is actually not a Manchester City kit. If you turn it around, it's one of Belgium's kits from a couple years back. The light blue, but it also has, as you can see, the Belgian flag there kind of striped across. I really did want myself a Kevin De Bruyne shirt, a Belgian shirt at the time, but I didn't particularly like how the first kit looked that year. Don't remember which year it was, but this is that's why we went with this one. I actually don't mind this one. I kind of like the black trim on the light blue, and I don't hate light blue, so I can definitely deal with this one. This is another one that looks a lot better on a human being, but yeah, not too bad. But we've got one kit left. Let's jump into that one. All right, here we have the first kit I ever bought, and it is a Kevin Prince Boateng Ghana shirt. Kevin Prince Boateng, I remember watching him for AC Milan when he was on those good teams, with Pato was also on those good teams and things like that. A player I really enjoyed watching, someone whose ego and outside problems kind of got to it a little bit, but this kit I couldn't pass up, and it's not for the white, it's for the incredible trim around the neck, and it comes as well around the sleeves. It's just something I could not pass up. I thoroughly enjoy this kit. The front, very sleek, just very straightforward. We got the white, and then of course the trim still, as you can see. Just absolutely love the trim. This was my first kit. This one's a bit worn out, but I believe it's from 2 World Cups ago still, so it's a long time ago I got this one. But still one of my favorites. Still has that sentimental value being my first kit. I may end up, this one's sort of wearing out. The number, I believe, on the back is coming off just a bit, unfortunately. What I may do is, as these kits get a little bit older, a little bit more frail, and I can't really wear them too much anymore, I may start framing them and putting them in a place. But yeah, guys, that is the final kit, and of course the first one I ever bought. All right, guys, thanks again for everything that you guys do ahead, watching the videos, liking the videos, everything, just enjoying the content I put out. It's unbelievable. Let me know in the comments down there who your first ever kit was. What kits do you guys want to buy? What kits do you have? Anything of that nature, I'd love to hear about it. But guys, thanks again for watching this video. Tomorrow we're back on with our Watford stuff, and if you haven't already, go down to the description. I've got a Football Manager channel if you guys are interested in that as well. Go check that out, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed. Of course, stay tuned for more, and peace.